So you're putting yourself in the position of wish fulfillment, and it's coming in like a charging horse or a galloping horse. There's abundance, abundance, abundance. You're exchanging gifts. That doesn't just mean giving. It doesn't mean just sharing your gifts. There is a reciprocity going on. When you give, you get back tenfold. And that you have the Midas touch, man. It's magical. And thank you for the example. Hello, hello. Taurus, come on in. Welcome. And thank you for joining me today. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for returning and welcome back. All right, well, we're going to get straight into it. And while I shuffle these cards, I'm going to share with you some downloads that I got for you. Really powerful stuff for you, Taurus, okay? So, you know, you are an earth sign. And Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all right? And we welcome angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side to join us now for Taurus. And what came to mind was a beautiful day. You, Taurus, are like a beautiful day. Maybe you're experiencing having a beautiful day. Nature, beauty are symbols of Taurus. Ladybug and dragonflies came to mind, and fairies and fairy gardens and Zen gardens. Being in the flow and the signs of change. New practices and routines. But more profoundly, the symbol of Keter, of the Tree of Life, the Sephirot, and the Kabbalah. That came to mind, and that is the royal, the regal crown, the topmost in the Tree of Life in the Kabbalah. And also Yesod, which is the foundation, and Malkuth, which is the kingdom. And so I'm like, okay, what are you trying to tell me? And so what I'm feeling like for you is, you see how those just gracefully just fell out of the deck? Just 3. I always ask for 3. It's the magic number. So let's talk about Keter for a little bit. Keter is the crown, the regal crown. And so what came to mind about that with having Yesod and Malkuth. So Keter is number 1 in the Tree of Life, and Yesod is 9, and Malkuth is 10. Or Malkuth is 10. And so I'm seeing a progression, and I'm seeing a completion. And then even, you know, before I got there, I heard or saw or received the message of the signs of change and you being in the flow. And how change can be a little off-putting. And, you know, you got to kind of gear up for change. So you're either resisting or you're surrendering. And for you, Taurus, I feel like, you know, with the new being in the flow and new routines and practices. Let me get Taurus's current energies, please. There's a new beginning. And, ooh. Okay, yep, look at that on the bottom. Rebirth. Blessed new beginnings. You have the star popping out as well. And the Hierophant. Your card, Taurus. The Hierophant. Can you see that? So I feel like, you know, you are embracing change. There is change happening in your life, major changes, and you are you know, just rolling with the homies, rolling with the changes in life. Okay? And that's good. That's good for you because you could fight it or you can adapt to the change. Sorry if my lighting is not working and I'm a little choked up here. Need to hydrate. Maybe you need some water, like me. So the Tower is coming out now. It's been in reverse in my deck for a minute. So I'm sorry I'm just now getting to you. Let me just say that because I had to tend to some family matters. You know, life happens to all of us, right? So I needed to take time. Take time. Look at that. Okay. I didn't even know. Take time to tend to my family. But here I am for you, Taurus. And we have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, you know, you're embracing change. Major changes are going down. Oh, major changes are going down. And you just, excuse me, rolling with it. And I like that. I like that a lot. And again, you can either resist change or flow, go with the flow. And I see that you are in the flow. So we have the 4 of Cups, the Death card, the Lovers, and the 6 of Swords. And up top with the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have come to the edge between worlds and exchanging gifts. And as you are on this precipice of change, and it looks like, you know, with come to the edge, you're being beckoned to maybe face some fears. Now, the numbers that we have are, which interesting because we have 9 and 10, which are Yesod and Malkuth, and 3. It's the magic number between worlds. I'm not surprised by that. You have Scorpion energy. You have Gemini energy. The 3 of Wands. Oh, there's a card that was left here. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Well, that's Capricorn energy. It's Earth energy. It could be Taurus energy. But you know, it's about being humble, having humility, accepting the gifts, and being receptive, taking what you have and making it amazing as you do. You've got the Midus Touch, Taurus. You didn't know that? I think you should know that by now. If you don't, you better ask somebody, because I feel like, you know, whatever you touch, whatever you do in life. For some reason, my camera is just not, sometimes it really works with me, and sometimes it's just like, you know what, I'm not feeling you today, and I just want to do what I want to do. Very interesting. It's not coming in clear. Maybe you don't feel your magnificence. There we go. And maybe you just need to be reminded, and sometimes, you know, very strong people aren't often reminded just how amazing they are, because people around them feel like, well, you're so strong, you should know. You know, you should know. But I tell you what, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, Virgo energy, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. The King of Swords, the Empress, and of course the Queen of Pentacles. So you have Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine of Pentacles here. Some transformation, and perhaps, and this is happening now, you know, this is Virgo energy as I'm recording this video. But these videos could also be timeless. They can, when you come upon them and they connect with you, that's, you know, that's your message, right? And I feel like come to the edge is beckoning you to, as you are, you know, see yourself in flow, to consider something that you've been wanting to do that you haven't actually started. So consider, because between worlds lets us know that you're not quite out of one area of life and not quite into the next. So you have a moment to calibrate to the changes that are taking place in your life. And we have exchanging gifts. And that you are a gift to the world. And, you know, be reciprocal. 2 and 7 is 9. You have 9 on either side of 3, which is 10. You know, number 9 is all about conclusions, and 10 is the reset. 10 is when one cycle ends and another begins. So you're almost there. We're headed there. So with this 4 of Cups, I think that you have, you feel good. You see the fruits of your labor. You're working to become clear, but your clarity might be obscured. But what are you working to become clear on? I don't know if you are, I think you feel good and you look good, but I don't know if you're that. I think you're reconsidering. I think you are getting organized, perfect for Virgo season. And when is the new moon? The 11th of September. What is the new moon? The 27th, coming up this Saturday. Today's Thursday. You'll probably receive this on Friday. If not Thursday evening. Well, let's just say I'll drop it on Thursday evening or Saturday or Friday morning. So I think you are, and let me just say, you have options and you're looking at how you want to move. You have a beautiful life. I think what I was feeling in my downloads is all the beauty, and I think you have time and you've taken a moment, or nature might have caught you, you know, just caught your attention for a minute and you were like, wow, I'm vibing. This is beautiful. Today's a beautiful day. But that's what I got when I thought about you. I thought about a beautiful day. And you going to your happy place, as I think you might do when the seeds of change have started to take root. You're like, okay, all right, where's this going to take me? You're in good spirits, but you are, change is happening, and you're like, I'm due for a change. I'm feeling this change. What's life going to present to me, and what am I going to prepare? What do I want to happen, and how can I do that? How can I usher in this change? The King of Swords is telling me, you know, this is Gemini energy. You have Gemini energy here with the Lover and the King of Swords. There's bats, there's crows, there's, remember I said dragonfly? There's an owl, and if you look closely, there's a dragonfly in this card. You see it? Right there. Yeah, interesting. What symbol is that atop of the totem there? Interesting. Yeah, masculine energy there. So discernment, and he's sitting in nature. I mean, just atop a mountain, you know, hanging out in. So you might have Gemini in your chart significantly, but there's nature, there's mountains, there's the sky, there's all sorts of living things, and I think it's your happy place. So you might have a Zen gardener, a gardener, you know, or she or he shed, a man cave. I don't think they call them he sheds. Change is imminent. Change is significant. Scorpionic energy. That tower showed itself. That's Aries and Scorpion energy. Very powerful energy. With the King of Pentacles. So this Virgo energy is ushering itself in. The Empress is your energy. And it is also Libran and Gemini energy. There may be some transformation in the sense of you birthing ideas. Maybe you're pregnant, or you're afraid that you're pregnant. But also this is maternal energy. And that Empress is surrounded by divine masculine and feminine. And so you using balancing your masculine and your feminine energy, that's where those ideas, that's where all that Midas energy is coming from. When those energies are balanced. When those energies are out of balance, that's when you tend to be feeling extra and just kind of, you know, maybe doing things that, you know, maybe a little self-sabotageous, you know, kind of safe, in a safe way, but a little, you know, out there, a little rogue. Or allowing yourself to be, like when you are being just really assertive and putting your ideals and standards off on others, or you're somehow putting yourself in the position of being, I don't know, taken advantage of is the right phrase, but more or less like perhaps vulnerable with the wrong people, to possibly set yourself up to be taken for granted. But your connection to yourself is really, really important. Your obligation to yourself is to live through integrity in order to maintain your dignity and your strength. You could be in a relationship with a Gemini, or being guided to be in a relationship with someone. The 9 of 7. The 9 of 7? That's funny. The 7 of Wands was at the bottom of one of these decks. And you have the 9 of Wands here. The 9 of 7. But I think that's your truth. You're standing and you're being urged to, by Spirit, to look at how far you've come. Look at, you know, you have the 9. 9 is very significant in your reading, babe. You have the 9 of Pentacles. You got 9 here with 3 and 6. You have 9 here with 2 and 7. And, you know, 9 here with Yasad, that message I got there. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. this is all about letting go. I heard it in my thank you all my non-physical co-creative team. I kept hearing letting go, let go, let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Let it go, babe. So there's responsibility in you allowing things to be, allowing change to occur. And giving back. And the Queen and King of Pentacles are very generous people. And they're very calm and comfortable in their skin. And they respect the energy of commerce. Hence that balance of that male and female. But I also think that and that's exchanging gifts, you know, offering as much as you would like to give or receive. You know, I think that you're good at giving and sharing and, you know, kind of not being very attached to things, which is really a great energy of manifestation. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is amazing energy. Beautiful energy. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is life, happy wife, I keep hearing, and abundance, and you're watching your seeds grow. With that Three of Wands, you're watching, yeah, the world. 21, 3. Between worlds, 3. There's big completion happening here for you. And the Three of Wands, you are watching your ships come in and guiding them and making sure they go to the right dock and making sure, seeing them through, seeing it all the way through. So you're seeing projects, you're seeing conditions, you're seeing the things that are taking place in your life, different circumstances come to close, or you know, making sure they're shuttled off properly. But in order for you to truly receive and for things to be balanced for you, you're going to need to let go of blame and let go of ego. I know, telling a Taurus they need to let go of their ego is like, you want me to get on that boat without a life raft? I know. But see, ego has a time and place. So this is what's coming up for me. And if it's triggering for you, you might want to look at that. And so any ego around, I did all this, you have to remember that yes, you want to cheer yourself on and rah-rah and boost yourself up, but not to, as you know, as a means to diminish someone, but also look at the implications that might leave someone feeling diminished. We need to care about people's feelings. We're not in charge of how people feel, but we also have responsibility not to be a-holes and to be demeaning and, forcing your truth on others. I was talking about that today, and how my truth, it might be easy for me to devour and swallow that jagged pill. I may have trained myself on a certain level to be strong. I can deal with harsh truth. Sometimes I give you a little tough love, because I feel that that's just the energy that's coming through me. I don't necessarily feel like maybe you need tough love today. It's just what comes through. And perhaps on a more personal level, that other person can't digest that tough love, those harsh words, that, you know, in your face sort of stuff, because you might be a little stronger in that area. So we probably will get better results if we don't force others to digest the amount that we are able to in any given time. So be careful on, you know, feeling like you need to toughen people up, or people need to toughen up. Because I feel like you are really tough. And I feel, although you're sensitive, you are very tough. And I feel like, you know, you might expect others to be as tough as you in the same areas. And it just really isn't true. So your abundance lies in your ability to let go with the Six of Swords here. Letting go of resentment, letting go of old things that no longer serve you, you know, letting go of toxicity within your life. I'm going to get a little clarity before we move on to your a little financial read. I know I promised you a financial read. I'm going to do your full financial read later on in the fall. But I will get it to you. But we'll do a little one. We'll do a little bit of a financial read. See your career and finance conditions and energies, okay? Let me get some clarity. Tell me. New ideas. New passionate ideas. But why I'm giggling is the 9 popped out again. The 9 popped out again. You see that? It's the Hermit. What's the Hermit? Virgo energy. Virgo energy on the King of Swords. What is that? Virgo energy. So this is all about becoming organized, getting yourself ready to get ready. Getting your ducks in a row. Because although your life is abundant and beautiful, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor, and you might be the horse pulling the cart up the hill, but you are in a happy and joyful place, as the 9 of Pentacles suggests. But you are still diligent about, okay, change is happening. I need to get on the ball. What's going on? And see, you're always ahead of the game, Taurus. So it's time to reel it back in. Perhaps you've been going out a lot lately. Maybe it's time to bring it back in so you can get that clarity of thought. King of Swords. Gemini energy. The Magician. Did I say... I meant the King of Pentacles, just so you know. I really did. I misspoke. I think I called the King of Swords the King of Pentacles. I was referring to this one. I might have pointed at this one. But yeah, it's really, you're getting clear and organized, and it's just the perfect time, because we're just starting in this Virgo energy, and it's strong. I think you're really teaming up with yourself, and okay, yeah, Libra energy. Yeah, something's done. I think, again, you know, you're considering what's going on. You have transformation with the Death card. You have the King of Pentacles and the Empress, but something, 10 of Swords. I feel like you are afraid that something is done, like it's almost giving you a little bit of anxiety that something's done. That star popped out again, okay? So that is Aquarius energy. This is healing and replenishing, and that's why you kind of need to pull away and get quiet and allow yourself to recoup. Yeah. All right. Well, we have justice that's come out. Libran energy. Justice. There's balance being created. So you'll make the decision to choose what's best for you. Well, what's also beautiful is that, you know, this is Adam and Eve here in the Garden of Eden. The Sephiroth is the tree of life is found in the Garden of Eden. So you are really working. This is you know, what is the tree of life? It's God's expression through consciousness being expressed through us. We are the universe expressing itself and feeling itself and discovering itself. I heard something today, a butterfly does not notice its wings, but it is beautiful. Dragonflies don't notice all of their colors on themselves, but they are gorgeous. And you are just gorgeous. And so the key is to be in your magnificence without patting yourself on the back for being just so gorgeous. Maybe that resonates with someone. You have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Okay, great momentum here. Wonderful momentum. You again have the Midas Touch. The things that you think about are becoming things. The balance. The balance. You have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You have the black and the white horse. Okay? No reins. Just, you know, that Chariot. Oh, something about the Chariot as well. Ezekiel in the Bible saw the Chariot. Yeah. Lots of, and so you might be someone that is versed in the Bible, because there's a lot of Kabbalah and Bible references within your downloads for me, and all the symbolism. So you might be someone that studies the Bible, that knows the Bible, that feels close to Christianity and perhaps also Kabbalah. So you have all the nines except for the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. And so you put yourself in a position, can you see that? Is this behaving again? So you're putting yourself in the position of wish fulfillment, and it's coming in like a charging horse or a galloping horse. There's abundance, abundance, abundance. You're exchanging gifts. That doesn't just mean giving. It doesn't mean just sharing your gifts. There is a reciprocity going on. When you give, you get back tenfold. And that you have the Midas touch, man. It's magical. And thank you for the example, because you show us how it's done. And there's nothing but beautivity here. But you are a little apprehensive. You know. A little worn from the wear. You know. I think, you know, I think it's safe not to put all your eggs in one basket. I think you might be, okay, I give you another chance, but I got my eye on you sort of energy, okay? I got my eye on you sort of energy. And also, like, don't test me. But Spirit's asking you to be balanced with your powerful earth energy. Be balanced. Be fair. I'm surprised you didn't get the to be fair in the wisdom of the oracle. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see you coming out already. You got the devil there. That's Capricorn energy. You have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles again, and the Knight of Cups. So there are some new ventures coming your way. That could bring you great dividends, but be true to yourself. Do what's best for you. You have the Three of Pentacles there. Thank you. All right, let's get your financial, career and financial focus for Taurus, please. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Thank you. Angel Spirit Guides. Love one's on the other side for Taurus. Beautiful Taurus. You got the Midas Touch, baby. Let me. Okay. All right. You got it. All right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. You have choices, and you need to sort out what's working and what's not working, and tend to your garden. Prune and rake away. Weatherize your garden. It's time, okay? Yeah, there's that 3. So you might be working with some new people, and you might be, you know, sort of seeing, you know, you're going into maybe a new cycle, a new gig, a new career, a new hobby, and you're watching other people. Let me see how other people do it, and then you put your thing on it. Okay, you got the Page of Pentacles, which is really saying there's new venture, new adventure, new connections and commerce opportunities coming your way. Okay. How do you want to receive? Okay. All right. Well, the King of Swords again. Okay. No, we've got the King of Pentacles twice now, and the King of Swords, and the the Six of Swords as well. Now these were in reverse. So I think if you're having a little cloudiness, it's because you've got to let that go. And that's what I was saying. Whatever toxicity, old things, old ways of doing things that are no longer working for you, old relationships that are holding you back, old connections, all of that, all of this Midas touch is kind of hanging in the balance until you let those things go. So if you are having lack of clarity and you're finding yourself being edgy and being irritable, it's because you're not letting go of these things with the Six of Swords. Tell me a little bit more. What's going on with the finances for and career for Taurus, please? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, please. Career and finance. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you got to get away, become that hermit. I said Kermit the Frog here. And the Ace of Wands, okay? So bright ideas, passion. Where's your passion lie? Ask yourself, where's that passion lie? Yeah, these cards, this deck is upright. All these cards keep coming out upside in reverse. So you have the Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Four of Cups. Very diagonal, okay? I can't say it enough. If you're cloudy, if you're unsure, if you're refusing to let things go, things are going to be choppy for you. You have to be able to look at someone else's point of view and understand and be, what is it? Embracing diversity. Embracing the differences with people, the way that they think. We all think that we do the things that we do well the best. I do that best, so that should be my job. That shouldn't be their job. They shouldn't do that because I'm better at it than them. Well, maybe they need more practice so that they can become better. It's something that you've mastered. Maybe you need to move on to something that you haven't mastered, that you need that challenge of becoming good at it. Okay? This or that. This or that. Should I do this? Should I do that? That's what you're contemplating here with the Four of Cups, and it comes right back around to you. You're being called to come to the edge, which means you're being called to your greatness, and that means doing something that scares you, perhaps that you're not so comfortable with, something that will challenge you to grow you to the next level. So consider how bad you want it and how good you got it, and what you know, would really be honest with yourself of what you need to change in order to thrive. But if you keep if you don't continue to challenge yourself and get uncomfortable, the growth never really You know, you want it to take root. And I said that earlier, right? See what seeds you can plant and what will take root. And that's really about, you know, with the 7 of Pentacles. Really seeing what it do. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to show you here, darling, are these roots. Right there. That pentacle is a seed. Okay? Now, Spirit, tell me, what are we doing here? What's the career? Tell me a little bit more. Be a little more specific, please. I know this is a general reading, but I need a little bit more specific information here. But something, you're going to get a second chance, and you really need to consider what's best for you and where you're being apathetic. Because that, you know, that's that, you know, balancing of that male and female, divine male and female energy. There needs to be a balance taking place there, as with that Justice card and these 2 cards here. And being in the positions that they're in, if you want this transformation, I think you might be avoiding a Tower moment. That Tower was in reverse in that deck, and I think it's important to know that I continue to put that card upright. And it keeps coming out. And I put it upright right in front of you. And it keeps coming out in reverse. So there's an avoidance of a Tower moment. You know, you're afraid. But listen, you might be afraid and resisting change, hence the 6 of Swords being upright here and in reverse here. There's a resistance of change, a resistance of letting things go because it served your ego for so long. So as far as you benefiting, you got to be willing to let go and work on embracing change and reconsidering how you're approaching something, because you have a lot of beautiful abundance here. But if you feel like you're moving laterally and you're not growing up, maybe that's what that Keter crown, the regal crown, you know, all the positions in the tree of life are integral to each other. Their growth is dependent on, you know, you have to complete one to get to the next. So there's a beginning and there's an almost there, you know, with the 9s that you have here in abundance, and then to the 10, and then the completion, and it starts over again. So you're back at the front. You're a freshman again, and I think that you need to embrace that. And that's sometimes what happens. Sometimes to break in, you could become the president, but sometimes you got to break in the mailroom or start at the entry level again, even with all your experience. So be careful with that. Okay, yeah, there's that 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. You have this 3 of Pentacles continuing to pop out for you. So this is definitely about your career. This is definitely about your finances and something you're interested in. You really need to consider your options and choose what's best, you know, for your highest good and for everyone else's highest good, and refuse to come from a place of scarcity. I don't have this and I want that, because that is going to stand directly in your way of receiving your bounty. Again, you have this 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So continue to be positive and work through humility. Work through, there might be something that you need to give up, and I think that's what you're juggling. If I get to do this, then I have to stop doing this. And I think that's kind of messing up your momentum here. Not even messing it up, but I think that's what, you know, the sort of moving laterally, like things are not really there yet. So you have a little time to figure out exactly what it is that you want to do. Hanged Man, 2 of Pentacles. Learning how to balance, even though, you know, you feel this momentum and you get really excited about it. Okay, you have the 9 of Cups, so you have everything you want. I don't think you could, you know, who could ask for anything more? Okay, we have strength. And that's your come to the edge. Leo energy. You might have Leo in your chart or greatly influencing you, but this is you being strong, facing your fears, doing something. Do something every day. You ever hear that quote? Eleanor Roosevelt. Do something every day that scares you. Every day that scares you. Yeah. Every day. And then you kind of get used to like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do something that I'm not used to doing. It kind of freaks me out. And it's okay. Because I'm going to get through it. I'm resilient. I can do it. But you are being called. You have a lot of major arcana here. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You have the Star, Aquarius energy. The Tower, the Death, Scorpio energy, Aries energy, the Empress and the Lovers, Gemini energy, Taurus energy, Libra energy, and Libran energy with the Justice card. Yeah, lots here to consider. Okay, so let's get you a crystal. Intention Oracle to see what crystal can best serve our Taurus at this time. What can best serve our Taurus at this time? Thank you. All right. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's start with Malachite. Malachite. Love this stone. This is about love, friendships, and romance, okay? Malachite's going to help you create healthy patterns and relationships, connect with the sweetness of life, and maintain heart-centered awareness and get to the heart of the matter, what really matters to you. The affirmation, Taurus, is I recognize repetitive patterns, and I choose love, and I choose compassion and kindness. Jade, baby. Yes, jade. This is all about money. Money, 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 money. Creativity and motivation. It's going to help you improve visualization skills, positive outcomes, and in visualization of positive outcomes, attract good fortune and good luck. Because you got that Midas touch. Improve financial status and activate your millionaire mind. How apropos. Your affirmation is, I am incredibly lucky. Say it over and over again. I am always... Sorry, it doesn't say I am always. I always have plenty of money with plenty to spare. I had something in my eye. Sorry about that. And green tourmaline. We love green tourmaline. We love green tourmaline, don't we? It's delicious. It looks like a Jolly Rancher. Okay. Money. Yep. Creativity and motivation. It's going to help you believe in unlimited wealth and success for everybody. That's why we say for the good, highest good of everyone, including you. It'll help you act philanthropically, help you exchange your gifts. Yeah, and realize the infinite supply available. And what's for you is going to be there for you. And don't look down your nose at anybody. That's a lack mentality. That's a scarcity mindset. And that abundance does not make. Unless you want an abundance of scarcity. You catch my drift? Okay. It's also going to help you magnetize ethical, heart-centered business associates. Taurus, your affirmation is abundance and prosperity are in infinite supply. I am grateful for the blessings in my life, and you are blessed. Thank you for joining me, Taurus. I hope something in this message is helpful for you. Thank you for joining me and viewing this video. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you haven't, gotten subscribed, please subscribe and connect with me further on Instagram at Intuitive Tarot Therapy. I'm always sending you blessings of love and harmony, optimal health and unlimited wealth, and good old high vibes, baby. Remember, you are limitless. You know this, Taurus, so dream your biggest dream. Keep on dreaming that biggest dream and team up with source energy and make that big old dream continue to happen, because you're amazing. Until next time, be well, be happy, and be grateful. We will see you soon. Peace and love, baby.